we are shifting into the equal and opposite of 2017. Now, I was first introduced to this, I think, looking at like, I don't know, a Pluto cycle or something, Uranus. I don't know, somewhere in the past, I was shown a very long cycle. I think I'm not sure, guys, so I don't want to mess it. But if you're an astrologer, you might be able to leave me a comment and say, "Oh, Grace, I know what you're talking about." But there was a year in here, and there's actually been in the last 7 years a bunch of this happening. But there's a bunch of really long cycles, like 30 years to 35 years, but also like 400 years, stuff like that, right? A lot of cycles of things that happened in the last 7 years where one ended and another began. And some of those cycles that began are not just going to be for the next 7 years, they're going to be for another 400 years or something like that. So it's weird that they all kind of coincided there. I remember stuff with Jupiter, Saturn, there's a Pluto, there's a bunch of them where there was just these massive resets, or even, points, aspects, whatever those are called, where they won't be in that position again for another, 100 something years and haven't been for 1,000 years, that kind of stuff. Very interesting. A lot of it happening in the last few years. So if you can look at this idea of the equal and opposite, the way that I put it, because for me, one of the 30-year cycles actually coincides with my 30th birthday. So I looked back and thought, well, dang, I'm not going to say my whole life sucked. But if somebody told me that I could have the opposite of the last 30 years, anything bad, I could have the opposite, and anything I've had that's good, I could keep that or have better, equal and opposite of 2017 to 2023 comes in the next 7 years.